Want to see an ugly one? Mr. Flowers, you ready?
Wasn't that the other one?
You ready? So we're gonna do 3375 to the power of 2/3. That's nasty. Okay. Now I promise you that without a calculator, using this chart, we can do it.
Without a calculator?
Yes, I'll walk you through it. I promise
What's the
you.
problem again?
The problem is that we're in math class.
3375?
3375 to the power of 2/3. So if we think about this, right? If we think about this, then this 3 right here is saying what number times itself 3 times equals that, and we need the second one, right? Right? Man. And I'm telling you, I promise you that we can use this chart. But we don't have powers of 3, right? Like we don't have a power of 3 that's that big.
Yeah.
So that means it's way off this chart. Do you see what I mean? Like the powers of 3, like the next one would be 1,000, right? And the next one would be whatever 11 to the power of 3 is. It's just getting bigger and bigger, right? But check this out. Okay, I'm gonna write these powers down right here for us. So powers of 3 are 8, 27, 64. Those are the powers of 3 right there, right? Are we okay with that? Those are the powers of 3? Yeah, I just took this column or this row right off of my chart, right? Okay, because that's what we need. Okay, because this would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the next would be 11, and then 12, and so on, right?
Yes.
Okay. Man, what I need to figure out, maybe. What's that?
Know the answer?
Oh no, I don't know the answer. Now maybe 2 of these numbers in our list right here multiply together to make that. Because if it did, then life would be good. Because if let's say we had 2 numbers A times B, right? And let's say that equaled some other random number C. That means if I wanted to do like to the 2/3 power, I could do this just like that, and I could take the 2/3 power of each number like this and then figure it out. Because maybe this number is too big, but maybe these 2 are smaller. So we just need to see if we can figure out if any of these 2 multiply together to make that. There's a clue. I'm pointing at the clue.
5.
Yeah, why is 5 a clue?
I don't know.
Because we're going to do, let's make sure we understand. Like, this number's too big, but maybe, like I told you, we can figure it out from our chart. So there's 2 numbers on here that multiply together to make that. And there's a clue. The 5. Only numbers that multiply by 5 end in 5. So this has to be 125 times something. 125 times something to the 2/3 power. So we just got to figure out what that is. We can use a handy dandy calculator. Well, I know it can't be 8. You know why? 8 times 5 is 40. It would end in 0.
50?
Do you see what I mean now? Like it can't be 8. Do you understand why it can't be 8? Yeah? Do you?
So that's an even number?
Well, because 8 times 5 ends in 0.
Yeah.
And it can't be 4, or this, or this, or this. Can't be any of those. So I only really need to check 1, 2, 3, well, in itself, right? But 125 times 125 is way bigger than that. So how are we going to figure out which one it is?
Multiply it by 11.
Well, divide this number by 27. And if that doesn't work, divide it by 125. If that doesn't work, by 343. If that doesn't work, by 729. Oh, she's busting out the calculator.
I already know what it is.
What it is. What it is.
47.
27. Yes, it is. So check this out. This is a good exercise because it kind of reviews a bunch of basic properties of exponents too. This is a whole base, like if you had something like this, you would have to have, that would be a cubed times b cubed. So this right here, there's an invisible 1, there's an invisible 1. This is 125 to the 2/3 power times 27 to the 2/3 power. This, I think that's 25.
Yes.
Right? Like looking at our chart, 2/3 power of 125.
And
So
the other would be 9, right?
yeah, that would be 9. And 25 times 9? 4. Oh wait, no. Sorry. 5, carry the 4. 225.
25.
Yeah, see?
I think you make it harder.
Oh,
Cause wouldn't it be another way to do it, like doing the places of the 11 and 12?
sure, we could have done
And
that.
would be-
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
That's
right.
how-
We could have gone like 11 cubed, 12 cubed, 13 cubed, 14 cubed, and 15 cubed, and so on, right? Until we found it. And it's at what is it?
15.
Well, that's 15 squared.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so it'd
yeah,
be
so it's
15
the power,
cubed.
it's the-
Right. So 15 cubed is this.
Yeah.
Right? You're right. And I could have done it that way, but I didn't want to. And it wasn't because I wanted to make it harder. It's because I wanted to review some like factoring and how exponents with parentheses work and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't really about getting the answer, and I did know the answer the whole time. I lied. Yeah, forgive me. All right. But yeah, we could have. So you're saying like we could have gone all the way like 11 cubed, 12, 13, and eventually 15 cubed we would have found 3357. So then all you would have had to do is square 15 to get 225, and that's your answer. Right. Yeah. But do you see that 15 squared is also the same as 3 times 5 squared?
Is that 3.5 or that
3 times 5. Because 3 times 5 is 15, 15 squared, right? You see? And that's kind of what we did, like, this way over here. You're right, I made it more difficult. But if Hitler was a math teacher, he wouldn't have killed 6 million Jews. He would have been paid to torture young people with math instead.